EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, we're on to week 2 of the NFL season. We got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Dragons of Rio de Janeiro taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. First play and a first throw for Rodgers. He finds his man, complete. That's Ramsey. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Rodgers changing the play, it appears. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. It's caught by Mike Evans. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The Bucs at 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. And now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a play fake. Rodgers escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
When you look at this defense,
and they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They stay on the ground with White.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
12 more yards there and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Jordan Fuller there to take him down. Now this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay!
Rashad White, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Extra point attempt to come here. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. throws it Flowers.
Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll bring up second down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Shot 50, shot 50.
Second and 9 now. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. He's to the 10.
And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4.
At the 4-yard line.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
White is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Now receiver in motion left.
White will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Running here with White.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Rashad White
with his second touchdown of this opening quarter.
And the Buccaneers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, you want to get back into the game. These are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 Lions.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
That's down the field for Jefferson.
And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. So they bring out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back.
And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well?
Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL.
Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. As they've got it as we resume action. Rodgers wants to change the look. First down, here's White. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Rodgers on the bootleg. On the move to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down.
And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll go up the middle with White. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. On 3rd down, a run from White. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
77 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Rashad White
On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Bucs have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to win this game.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer. Warriors 70. Go.
They'll look to throw. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Hey, check that. Street. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Ready?
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Let's go now.
On play action. Now Rodgers. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Buccaneers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll set up to throw. This is caught by Addison. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Panther Street. 79 Broncos. Let go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. Now 2nd and 5.
19-18.
Back to throw again. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, it might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Rodgers going to shift him around.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
That is caught.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
On 1st down, Rodgers. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Now Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half.
2nd and 12.
Rodgers to throw once more. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Throwing now is Rodgers. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, they certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there in the final seconds of the 1st half.
And the Buccaneers would extend their lead here just before halftime. So this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this 1st half as the kick is away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Ready.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this 1st half will come to an end. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The 1st half, no contest. What will the 2nd half bring? As we are back and underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Get it. Check.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
2nd and 4.
Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson.
7 yards there and a first down.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
70, Tampa Wolf.
Hands it off out of the gun. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. That good for 19 and a first down. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
2nd and 1. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And the Bucs are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. And quickly they get to the line. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
They run straight ahead here with White. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bucs first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Rashad White, 27 yards. And the Buccaneers have taken a 6-touchdown lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and it is 42-0. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, That is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Dragon 60.
They'll drop to throw. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
At their own 47-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw taken in by Evans here.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup.
Three receivers head out right, one to the left on 2nd and 3.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
On play action, it's Rodgers.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. On the give, this is their fullback. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play.
They'll try and run it with White. And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. It's the fullback. His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Bucs are on their way to a 2-0 start.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in...
And my goodness, another interception. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 46-yard line.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. But Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
A big play there on the catch and run, and it'll give them a fresh set of downs. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now, but as you've mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
As I say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the fourth quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Rodgers changing the play, it appears. To throw is Rodgers. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Well, Martin, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Danielle Hunter in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. But that's just a minor blip here in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward. I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Flowers. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory.